But what if it doesn't work and I take that risk and I look silly? But what the fuck if it did work? What if we did get paid? What if we did get $1 million every fucking month because we can? What if it did?
A lot of what ifs. We doubt ourselves before we even take the shot. And even if we did take the shot, stay with me here, we're still scared to fail, so we play it safe. But here's the thing, playing it safe drives you to the same loop of getting to nowhere. So how do you make your what ifs actually mean something? You have to be delusional about it. And I mean real delusion. Sounds crazy, right? Being delusional is supposed to be a bad thing. Everyone tells you to be realistic, but every person who did something worth remembering was called delusional first. Steph Curry was told he was too small for the NBA. Ali called himself the greatest before he had a single title. Were they delusional? I mean, yeah. Did it matter? I don't think so.
I am Iron Man.
First, you need to understand something. There are two types of delusion, fake delusion and real delusion. Fake delusion is sitting around thinking you'll wake up a millionaire by next week while you scroll all day. No action, no plan, just fantasy. Psychologists call this a fixed false belief, disconnected from reality. And here's the quiet pain nobody talks about. People stuck here don't even realize they're standing still. They wake up at 40, wondering where their life went. Real delusion is different. That's believing you can build something everyone says is impossible. A business, a book, a career change, and trusting you can be the one to crack it. Psychologists call this a positive illusion. Shelley Taylor wrote a book called Positive Illusions. She followed breast cancer patients. The ones who told themselves, I'm going to beat this. Even when the doctors said the odds weren't good, they actually did better. They coped better, stayed more active in their treatment, less depression, more fight, better quality of life. That's real delusion. It's not fake hope, it's fuel. One delusion leaves you empty, the other hands you everything you want. But real delusion needs obsessive action. You can't just sit around believing you're great. That's empty. You have to work like you're trying to prove everyone wrong. You believe something impossible, something everyone says can't be done, and then you work until it becomes inevitable. Belief without action? Just a wish. Action without belief? Just exhaustion. But put them together? Boom! Now you're dangerous. Why so dangerous? Because connecting those two, belief and action, is so hard. Because right now, your brain isn't wired for success. It's wired for survival. Every time you think about taking a big risk, your brain scans for danger. What if I fail? What if they laugh? What if I lose everything? That's not weakness, that's biology. Your brain is trying to protect you. But here's the problem. The same system that keeps you safe also keeps you stuck. So when you try to pair delusional belief with obsessive action, your brain fights you. It says stop. It says wait. It says be realistic. That's normal. That's how everyone's brain works. But the good news? You can reprogram it. Do one thing every day that scares you. Post the video, send the message, take the shot. Every time you move when your brain says don't, you're rewiring it. You're creating a new pathway. That's called neuroplasticity. And good neuroplasticity gives you a good choice because your brain adapts to the toughness and treats it like just another day at the office. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. You're going to fail at some point. Believe that. You're going to work your ass off and see no results for months, maybe years. And yeah, you're going to fail, maybe more than once. But here's what nobody tells you. There's no diamond without pressure. Every failure is just pressure. Every setback is just heat. And pressure and heat, that's what turns coal into diamond. That's supposed to happen. That's not a sign you're doing it wrong. That's a sign you're doing something that matters. The people at the top aren't the most talented. They just refuse to quit when it stopped making sense. They failed. They got back up. They believed out of nowhere and worked till it became real. That's what separates them from average.
If this added value, subscribe for more like this.
And one last thing, we live in a world full of opportunities, but also full of distractions. And somehow, most of us end up doing the same things, chasing the same routine, stuck in the same rat race, doing the same job we hate. That's exactly why I made How to Break Out of the Rat Race. Watch it next. Till next time.
Work viciously every fucking day with intention.